and welcome to this episode of 5 Minutes with NY Ike. I am Isaac Sacolick, or NY Ike on Twitter. This is my quick program to introduce one of my transformation topics. Now, last episode we talked about what digital transformation is all about. In this episode, I want to give you some insights over why transformations fail. I'm here this week with one of my favorite mugs from the Green Mountain Coffee Roasters. For those of you who go up to Vermont, it's a great place to go visit. I love the coffee from there, and I'm drinking a lot of it these days. Anyway, let's get started with why transformations fail. 2 years ago, in March, I wrote a post, the number one reason why digital transformation fail. And I'm going to share with you some of the insights from that post. First and foremost, companies that don't recognize the need to change and transform their business models, companies that can't decide on a high-level strategy to go after, or can't decide on who should lead that type of effort. If you can't get your organization starting on transformation, it's going to fail because you actually haven't started. Number two reason why I find transformations failing is because the organization quickly aligns with transformation as a project or even a program and starts thinking about 1 and 2 and 3 year horizons in terms of when there's going to be a financial return. Now, we hope there's going to be a financial return, but the main reason why transformations have to happen in organizations today is to survive, it's to grow, it's to pivot the business model, it's to become more digital, it's to be able to be more agile and more nimble to its different surroundings and different situations. And so looking at a financial return early is a big mistake. Number three reason why transformations fail is that the leadership doesn't recognize how important it is around building new practices and new capabilities and actually becoming a digital organization. Now, here are 3 reasons why transformation fail, but I'm going to tell you on the next slide what the number one reason why they fail. Okay, so are you ready for it? The number one reason why transformations fail. Now, let's assume that the transformation started, and let's assume there's leadership involved. And so what you already have is a top-down belief that the organization needs to change. But the number one reason why they do fail is that leadership fails to recognize what a bottoms-up change and transformation really is all about. Right? It's not just about coming up with a strategy or coming up with a new business model or thinking what the 3 to 5 to 7 year time horizon for the business is. It's about re-engaging the staff on a new way of working. And what are the building blocks of that new way of working? There are many of them. Right? This is why it's so hard. Right? We have to become agile, and not just about agile in terms of running projects, but having an agile mindset, an agile culture. We need to be able to think about how to develop a learning organization where people are constantly listening for feedback and learning from customers and learning from other industries. We have to become a lot more integrated from operations who are trying to use automation in their DevOps and cloud environments all the way up to our business groups that need to collaborate with technologists around self-service business intelligence programs and becoming data-driven, and then later on putting data governance in place. Now, we know about innovation, but what's really important around innovation is really around ideation and to be able to bring a multidisciplinary group together to brainstorm solutions and even to consider whether a problem is really worth solving. It's about putting diverse teams together. So when I bring a group together, it's not just an agile group with people coming from different disciplines. It's a group of people who think differently, that operate at different speeds, that look at problems from a different perspective. Now, all of these things are the ingredients and the building blocks to really drive transformation programs. And when leadership fails to expand and come up with a program that engages everyone on a new way of working and figures out how to orchestrate it so it starts small and grows over time, then those transformations end up failing. And so the number one thing you need to learn from this particular 5 minutes with NY Ike episode is how are you going to go reach out to members of your staff, many of whom might be working from home or working remotely now, and figuring out how to assign them priorities and how to make them understand or help them understand the strategy so that they can be part of a team that's going to help you change your business. Thank you for participating in this episode of 5 Minutes with NY Ike. If you would like more of my insights on transformation, please sign up for my newsletter, starcio.com/5nyike/EP6 will get you there. I hope you will subscribe to this channel. I put a new video out every 2 weeks, and I hope to see you soon out on the Twitter stream where I tweet at NY Ike. Have a great day.